Hello everyone. In this video, I will be sharing another US FDA new drug approval update. On December 19, 2025, the US FDA approved a small molecule oral cardiac myosin inhibitor, aficamten, brand name MYQORZO, for the treatment for adults with symptomatic obstructive hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, oHCM, to improve functional capacity and symptoms. Notably, this is the second cardiac myosin inhibitor approved by the US FDA. The first-in-class cardiac myosin inhibitor, mavacamten, was approved by the US FDA in April 2022. Now, let's dive into this medication in more detail. Aficamten, brand name MYQORZO. This medication was approved by the US FDA on December 19, 2025, and indicated for the treatment for adults with symptomatic obstructive hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, oHCM, to improve functional capacity and symptoms. oHCM is typically an inherent genetic condition with a thickened and stiffened heart muscle wall, making it much harder for the heart to fill with blood, therefore blocking or reducing blood flow from the heart to the rest of the body. Chemically, aficamten is an oral small molecule with 1,2,4-oxadiazole and pyrazole motifs, along with the R stereochemistry. Molecule weight 337.4 gram per mole. Hydrogen bond acceptor 7. Hydrogen bond acceptor refers to the number of nitrogen and oxygen within the drug molecule. Hydrogen bond donor 1. Hydrogen bond donor refers to the number of OH and NH groups within the drug molecule. Log P 2.05, which is a lipophilicity parameter for the drug molecule. The higher log P, the more lipophilic drug molecule is. Polar surface area 86 square angstrom. Basically, this molecule possesses favorable physiochemical properties for oral absorption and bioavailability. This medication is available as the film-coated tablets. The strength of the tablets is 5 mg, 10 mg, 15 mg, and 20 mg, with active pharmaceutical ingredients aficamten. Recommended starting dosage 5 mg taken orally once daily with or without meals. Increase the dose every 2 to 8 weeks by 5 mg until a maintenance dose or the maximum recommended dose of 20 mg once daily is achieved. The maintenance dose of MYQORZO is individualized based on echocardiographic ECG assessments and clinical status. Refer to full prescribing information for dosage modification details. Notably, this medication also carries a US box warning: risk of heart failure due to systolic dysfunction. Given heart failure risk and close monitoring requirements. For example, for ECG assessments of left ventricular ejection fraction, MYQORZO is available only through a restricted program called MYQORZO REMS program, which is a risk evaluation and mitigation strategy program. Mechanistically, this medication works as a cardiac myosin inhibitor. decreases cardiac contractibility, and left ventricular outflow tract obstruction. Pharmacokinetically, Tmax, the median time to reach the maximal plasma concentration, is about 1.5 to 2 hours. Volume of distribution is about 313 liters. Protein binding is about 90%. Metabolism. Aficamten is primarily metabolized by CYP2C9 enzyme. In addition, CYP3A, 2D6, and 2C19 also play an important role in its metabolism. The half-life for aficamten is about 80 hours. Excretion in the urine about 32% with 0.06% as the parent drug molecule. In the feces, 58% with 5.1% as the parent drug molecule. Drug-drug interactions. Given aficamten is primarily metabolized by CYP2C9 enzyme, along with CYP3A, 2D6, and 2C19. Strong CYP2C9 inhibitors or discontinuation of moderate to strong CYP3A inducers may elevate the drug exposure of MYQORZO, therefore increasing the risk of developing heart failure due to systolic dysfunction. Conversely, for patients who need to take moderate to strong CYP3A inducers, for example, rifampin, co-administration with MYQORZO may decrease its exposure, which can reduce the effectiveness of MYQORZO. In all these clinical scenarios, due to the increased risk of heart failure, MYQORZO dose reduction and additional monitoring may be required when initiating or discontinuing these drugs. Contraindications. Concomitant use with rifampin is contraindicated. The most common adverse reactions, 8%, associated with aficamten was hypertension. Here are the key references which I have used to prepare for today's video. The US FDA New Drug Approval Update for 2025 is a very valuable resource. In addition, most of the medication information which I share today is based on MYQORZO prescribing information. This document is available at the US FDA drug website, along with the drug manufacturer website. Finally, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing for future medication video updates. As always, keep learning and elevating. Thank you so much.